and there was special guest who I say you know ABD and come extensively. Now you share athletics. Now you share kwanya. You ever so a scout athlete. Athletics home for so na titru kra no facilities are aba is it enough? See betimi enya world class athlete wa ha na say ye behia bi because he's based in United States of America and onim Ghana system no there e course bi anso ohun ewo ho okay you're a former senior sports coach track and field at University of Ghana, currently assistant track and field coach at West Texas A&M University. Now just say onya bete udu America cry or you heavy ewo ho. One chira me pe won ho a fashion sense or a fashionista or be ball design sisi Happy FM na or the him wade and then yankopon cha de waware nje me say ehwim brebi eni ba bia an experienced guy ononso very handsome. Enti Elorm Amenakpor minim se benya din writer menya no writer ono ankasa nso ebebo na na se din no sa nete bra na sa nete. Okay, good. Enti Elorm eso ehwa hase ya ye hwe se de etie wo. Elorm America to say
I'm not so good in
okay, you can speak English.
I'll be comfortable with English.
Okay, sure. How is America?
America is really good.
So how long have you been there?
I think I've been there for about 26 months now.
26 months?
Yeah. That's, 2 years and 2 months, yeah.
2 years, 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay. So what took you to America? You went there basically for schooling or due to the athletics?
Well, primarily, I'm in America for school, so I'm studying masters in sports and exercise science. And also, the scholarship given to me is to also help in coaching over there, so that's what I'm doing.
And to your special guest, in Aiding Komo, a Sprint Coach Ghana, and of course, what kind of articles be Nina now to say, the oppressor oil will be asked to do nana, Yankopon Atun to pay be eguneswa, Oguso now, of course, on Nana o coachy Azamati proud to the African Games, a basso, any BBR. So, Coachy, how long have you been with Azamati?
Well, Azamati and I met, that's July 2018. I was employed at the University of Ghana, and that was January 2018. So after the inter-house game, we met. That's how it started. And our first major competition was, that was West Africa University game in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. And Azamati finished seventh in the final.
In Port Harcourt?
In Port Harcourt. And then came back to win the university game in January.
Okay, so that was when you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I heard you knew him way back, like when he even started running.
That's not true. That's not true. Okay. I met Azamati first during the inter-hall games at University of Ghana. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Azamati's performance during the African Games, I mean, Ghanaians were highly disappointed, most especially during the 100 meters final. What really happened?
Well, before I start, I'm not going to give any excuses over here trying to protect Azamati or myself or anyone. When you look at sports, there's something in sports that we call periodization. You know, periodization is a coach trying to prepare athletes to peak at a particular time. And when you look at the track and
field... Can you increase your voice?
Yeah.
The volume of your voice.
Yeah, when you look at the track and field calendar, you know, after the African Games, the next one is World Relays. After the World Relay, we have the African Championship. After the African Championship, we have the almighty Olympics game. So basically, every athlete want to peak during the Olympics game. Having a game in March, right? It's not that we didn't know that the game is in March, but there's a 20 perimeter that you let your athletes pick in March. How do you control that perimeter? I mean, it's going up and down. I know a lot of people will not understand, but other coaches, PE teachers, and other people will understand it. But again, that's no excuse. So
but I want you to take your time and recap what you just said. You said you will not understand. Only the technical people will really understand what you're saying.
So let me break it down.
Yeah, sure.
So when an athlete picks early, before I even explain that, everybody is anyone at all the athlete you see running at the African Games, they are running with Takachi. Nobody.
Why?
Nobody was flowing. The times that they ran says it all. Joe Paul didn't run close to his time. He won. So the game was just made for like winning medal for your country, right? You watch Esime. Esime was just coming from the World Indoor Championship. So he was in a bit of a shape. I think the heat he ran 10:15, and that was his best time he ran. As Esime is a sub-10 athlete, he ran it at any time. That was what he ran, right? Now, we are talking about weather. People say a lot about weather. I've read a lot online, a lot of ridicule, a lot of people that Azamati stays in the University of Ghana. He was in Ghana a lot of time. Physiologically, boss, when you even go to outside a cold area, let's say you are in Canada for just 1 week, you return to Ghana, the body will react to it.
But I'm not sure it will take that long.
Okay, yeah. Azamati arrived Monday.
Yeah.
Right? 11 hours flight from Washington to Ghana. Right? You don't expect him to train on Monday. Tuesday, he has to wait. When he feels good, he will train. So he warm up on Tuesday. So I arrived on Tuesday. So we had our first warm-up session on Wednesday. So it was Thursday that he had a real session. Right? Adaptation takes place in 21 days. That's what science says. That's what it takes to adapt. And again, that's not much of an excuse because athletes fly from here to Japan within 2 days, run and go. So I wouldn't say that's enough of an excuse to say that because of the weather, that's why Azamati is not doing well. Every athlete is a seconds away from injury, right? So if Azamati complains of a hip flexor, I don't see the reason why we should be making a big deal out of it. You know, I will be careful. If I'm Azamati, I will be careful. Look, if Azamati had won that race or even finished on the podium, Aces, I don't want to mention figures, Aces is going to pay him a huge amount of money. So who says Azamati doesn't want to win? He also wants to win because at the end of the day, he's going to make a big money if he wins.
Oh, okay.
More than the $3,000 that was in the LOC promised.
A sponsor promised him.
He's a professional athlete. He ran for Aces.
Yes,
so you
Aces,
see me wearing Aces right now.
Yes, sure.
Right. It's true as I'm wearing Aces. My shoe is Aces. You see? So Joe Paul won the 200 meters. Aces is going to pay him bonus for winning 200 meters, more than the 3,000 Ghana cedis that was promised them by government.
Oh, okay. So Aces will pay Joe Paul 10,000.
No, I'm not mentioning any figures. What's the name? Their contract is not disclosed, so I don't want to make any figure. I'm aware of it, but I'm not going to mention any figure. But okay. It's way more.
I heard it is 10,000.
I don't know.
Is it approximately or?
I don't know.
Okay. So Aces will give them approximately $10,000.
Aces will give them money.
Okay. Huge.
Yeah, more
thousands
than,
of.
Yeah, more than what
Ghana is giving.
Ghana is giving.
That's fine.
If they are able to break a record, they are also going to, whether it's a 4x1 team or whatever that breaks a record, they are Aces athletes and they are in it, so they are going to be paid. Look, these athletes sacrifice a lot to be in this game. You see a lot of countries athletes not here. All the big names. Simbini was not here. Tobago was not here. This Kenya guy, what's his name? Omanyala was not here, and all those things. You understand? Because they have a big goal for themselves. Like they want to be on other games. That's the Olympics. That is the most important one for them. And definitely, they are going to be in the African Champs, the African Championship, which is I heard it's supposed to happen in Cameroon, but I had a rumor that they are trying to bring it back to Ghana here because of the success of the African Games. You are going to see all those big names. Do you know why? The race is not far away from the the Olympics game, that's when you see the top athletes running for time or trying to they use it as a pre-meet, like preparation towards the Olympics game. Azamati ran 2 indoor games prior to this competition. That was his first 100 meters that he ran here in Ghana. That was his first. All the athletes running, even Esime, that was his first 100 meters that he ran here in Ghana. So for me, it was a risk. It was a love for a country. If not, he could say that I'm not coming. And I know if Azamati did not come here, we are going to hear different kind of stories. Now he's making it big. He was not going to be here and all those things. Why are we not asking questions why other athletes did not show up? Grace Obo was supposed to be here. He did not show up. There was a guy running 45-2 in the U.S., Joshua Boa. He's supposed to be here. He didn't show up. Lovina was here, did not show up. Raymond French was here, supposed to be here, did not show up. All those athletes were supposed to be here, but did not show up. One, due to academics, or due to their coaching saying that no, you are not going there. Mind you, these high universities paid thousands of dollars. Like those in my school, West Texas A&M University, they're supposed to the school pays them $50,000 a year annually through school fees and then stipend, because they pay them some amount of money every month. I think $1,200 every month for upkeep. So when the school needs them and their country needs them, if you are the athlete, what will you choose?
Oh, but if you are patriotic enough, you talk to your authorities and come.
You are patriotic enough, right? Mm-hmm. All right, you really want to go. I know Grace Obo really want to be here.
Sure.
But the coach said no. So now you have to choose between going to the African game, return and lose your scholarship.
No.
Yeah, so I will stay. A lot of athletes really want to be here.
So Grace Obo wanted to come.
Yeah, she really wanted to come. I can show you. I can show you a message that she asked me to talk to speak to her coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she wanted to come, but as it starts now, the coach holds the key, because it's the coach that is spending the money. In the US, it's not like in Ghana that is the director of sport that spends the money.
But hold on. Was Grace recovering from injury?
Grace had an injury. I think we went to New Mexico. Mm-hmm. You know, their school is not far from us. Mm-hmm. So we almost attend the same meets. Mm-hmm. He's in a college. So we met in New Mexico. That's Albuquerque, New Mexico. She was going to run 200 meters and then she got hurt. But she was in the national. Their national just means that they ranked. Mm. So they went to the national. I mean, she ran very well, both in 400 and this, and she finished All-American. When they say All-American, that means you are in the first top 8. Mm-hmm. Those are the people they award, and it's a big thing. To be in All-American is a big thing. She was in the All-American, so she was in shape to be at the game. But if the coach said no, and there was her counterpart in the school, Lovina, Ewusi, running better than Grace. Mm. Even just this weekend, she ran some impressive time. She could have been here. You realize that Ghana didn't present the team in the 4x1 and the 4x4. Mm. In the 4x4, both men and women.
Sure.
That was what happened. Most of our top athletes are there. The school refused to give them the opportunity to come. One, because the game is in March. Mm. They are just returning from indoor games, and then they arrive over here. So, all the athletes, the collegiate athletes that came to the game, I think we should show them gratitude rather than the criticism that we are giving them.
Okay, hold on. Into what we'll share Facebook Live this year. We see 100 meters heat, you know, and Azamati say heat one in and Utimi Etre Bobre Esheboa Emma Bibi Etimi Koso. In the studios, a sprint coach, I know AD and Komo, or no, a personal trainer, Emma Azamati. Ghana's poster boy so far as athletics 100 meters no concern ni coach na otiano na yede Elorm 101 na ye hwe no obehwa wa church ensem bebrebe mu as to why Azamati entimi enwini the gold medal 100 meters no otimi 2 mrika the semi-finals chain the final itself ni na no ye ba abehwe. But, Kochi, what happened? Because Azamati's performance in the semi-finals was better than the final.
All right. This is a game of qualifications, right? In the heats, the organizer says first three automatic qualifies. So if I'm in first three, why should I be worrying myself? You see, so you qualify, you reserve energy for semi-final, and in every track and field championship, especially in the 100 meters, the semi-final is stronger than
the final
itself.
Really?
Because it's a race for entry into the final. And also, sponsors pay you for being in the final because it's the final that they do real introduction.
Sure.
You see, when camera comes into the crest of aces, that is what they want to see. You see, so if I'm in the first two, I watch my left, right. We can play both clips. You watch left, right. There's no one over there. So why would I worry myself to win first, which doesn't give me a medal anyway?
No. The semi-finals, prior to the final, the time he made was better than the final.
Because that's what I'm saying, that the semi-final is always stronger than the final. So you run faster to qualify. Because if you joke...
No. The final, gold is at stake. The medals is at stake. So why do you say the semi-final?
So we have data over there, right? Last year, I was in Budapest at the World Championship. I coached Hungary, Team Ghana over there. Seville, the Jamaica boy, everybody thought he was the one going to win the 100 meters. Because he ran, when you put all this, he ran the best time. Seville ran the best time, but he didn't even finish on the podium in the final. You see, so you must be strategic. Then the defending champion, Fred Kelly, I don't know, people say it's a complacency, people say he was outrun and everything. He didn't make it. And when he finished, he used the F word. That was the reason, like, he messed up. He couldn't qualify, like, he underestimated his...
Are you still answering the same question?
I'm still answering the same question.
Okay,
That's what I'm trying to tell you, that, look, you must be very strategic when you are running for qualification. Preservation of energy is very, very important, right? That is why semi-final, you are even afraid of this not qualifying, because first two, you are 8. They said only first two qualify to the final, and then the second best are going to they will use time. You have to run fast. So even if you are not in the first two, you are third. Your time must be good enough to send you into the final.
Okay. That's fine. But
so let's say the guy who finished, I think, second in the 100 meters final, he qualified by time into the final. But he was on the podium. So semi-final, to me as a coach, semi-final is more difficult than the final. The most easiest one is the heat. That's why you see people jogging. I mean, the first three, I don't need to waste energy. You preserve energy to run the distance. And there's something that I also look at. I've never been to any competition that they run heat and final in 100 meters the same day before. Like, to me, even 200 meters, heat and final the same day. Like, I know they run, it's usually semi-final and final the same day. But heat and final the same day, especially in 200 meters, like, is I think even Joe Paul would have run a better time than he ran in the final. Because 200 meters, even at the World Athletics gives you even a day break. So they run the heat, they run the semi-final, then they have a day break before running the final. So even the other event too is a bit of a problem.
Okay, good. But why is Joe Paul not part of the 100 meters team?
It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice that you want to be where you will be comfortable. Azamati can run the 200 meters, but he feels comfortable in the 100 and the 200. It's the same way.
But hold on. Can't he do both?
He can. He can. I want to put on record that I'm not directly involved in coaching at the. I coach Benjamin. That is true, but I'm not directly involved in the coaching during the games. But what I think the coaches were doing was, like, they want to give opportunity to everyone, which works. Which work perfectly well. Azamati can run 100, he can run 200, but I'm not sure he's in the shape to run the 200 meters. And then when you follow Joe Paul very well, he's more stronger in the 200 meters than the 100. So he doesn't want to waste energy running a race that he knows that he will not win a medal, and rather go and run the one that he thinks he will win a medal.
But per his performance during the 4x100 final, I mean, it was super. And people at a point in time saw him winning a medal if he was with the 100 meters team.
Yeah, that's how it seems like. Everybody, people think like that, but technically, 4x1 you are flying. Apart from the lead off, that's the person starting. Everybody is flying. It means that you are on 2-point position or you are in 3-point position just to fly. So it's totally different. But when you go on the crunch start, that's the block start, you are going to hit the block. You need to do the drive phase. Have a transition from the drive phase to maximum velocity, that's maximum speed, and then you have to maintain it to cross the line. That's two different things. You understand? So when you fly, you are going to run a better time than when you go on a crunch. So they are two different things.
Oh, okay. Because we've heard a whole lot of stuff that there's some kind of tension between Paul and Azamati, and nobody want to step on the others too. See, Azamati don't want to run the 200 meters because of Paul, and Paul don't want to run the 100 meters because of Azamati. At a point in time, you even spoke to Azamati not to be too harsh on Paul, whole lot of issues.
That's very funny. Azamati and Paul are very, very, very good. Like any competition they goes, they are in the same room. So I don't know where this is coming from. Like, every post Azamati shares. When you are on IG, Azamati shares Joe post. Joe Paul share his post, and even after the game, like they have conversation and everything. So I don't know what they are talking about.
Oh, so look, they are personal friends. Like
they are friends. They are very good friends. Like Azamati, Joe Paul was more of a senior athlete to Azamati. When he entered the national team in 2019, they have been a very good friend. So I'm hearing this for the first time. I think it's just a rumor. But for me, to the best of my knowledge, there's nothing like any kind of grudges between them.
So after the 100-meter final, you spoke to Azamati. What was he saying?
I knew he was not feeling good before the final. It's not that I spoke to him. He complained on a hip flexor. The hip flexor is like a groin
injury.
It's not an injury. It's tight.
Tight. Okay.
You see, it's just like the muscle contraction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of thing. So it's tight. I mean, he spent a lot of time with the physio. We have 2 physio with the track and field team. I had a lot of time with them before going into the final. So it's not that I was not aware. He was able to disclose it to the media. I mean, that's, to me, I think it's not the best thing to disclose that to the media before going into the final. So, again, this is not an excuse. This is not an excuse. Azamati always ran the qualification time into major competition. He doesn't enter the competition as a, how do you say it, a scratch kind of thing. In Japan, he ran the qualification time to go to Japan. He ran the qualification time to go to Oregon. He ran the qualification time to go to qualify to Budapest, but due to injury, he has to, step aside. This guy just recovered from injury. This is the first a major injury that cost him thousands of dollars to cure. Nobody cured him. Everything was on him. You understand? He never asked anyone. He returned from injury, and this is his first major competition. Let's show some love and gratitude to these athletes that represent our country, because they are doing a lot. They go through a lot. Look, the mental part of the sports is even more than the physical part of it. The good thing is that when he's in competition, he doesn't go online. Anything you see posted online, it's his management team that are posting it. So I was in with a very younger athlete at the Budapest. When he finished the race, the kind of thing he read online broke him down. He wept. You understand? That's how we see some athletes, and then some few times we don't see them again. The media has given us, social media has given us opportunity to abuse a lot of people online and all those stuff. But people who have the mental toughness triumph, and people who doesn't have it just vanish, and we don't see them again.
Can he make it to the Olympics?
I can promise you 100% that he's going to run a sub-10 before the season ends.
Really?
Yeah, I can promise you that.
Oh, okay. That's a good news. Coming from you, means.
Yeah, Azamati has a lot going on this year. He's going to run some few races. He'll be leaving the country soon. Maybe before I'll be leaving.
Is he still around?
He's around.
Is he listening to the show?
Yeah, he's on that right now, so I'm very sure that he's listening.
Okay.
When I was coming, I told him that I'm coming here, so he will surely be listening.
Okay.
He'll be leaving soon. He's going to see his personal physio. When they give him the green light, he's going to run some few competition in the US, and I think by early May he's going to be in Europe throughout. He'll be flying from Europe to the World Champ. That will be in June. So. I'm promising you that he's definitely going to qualify, have an auto qualification to the
Paris.
The Paris. But most importantly, I think there's some other thing. I don't work for GAA though, but I just want to.
Go ahead.
Say some things. There's a lot of rumors flying that GA has not done enough to. GA, Ghana Athletics, has not done enough to invite athletes and all those things. I work in a university, right? And I receive an email that Ghana Athletics specify all the athletes in our school. That was somewhere around, I think, early January, that they will be invited to African Games. Mm-hmm. So when they qualified, William Posa is my school. I personally brought in William Posa to WT. Mm-hmm. Asigbotio, Jim Dazi, Sarah Kumson, Deborah Champo, all of them are in West Texas A&M University.
Dazi come?
Dazi is injured.
Because I read he was in fantastic form.
Yeah, he was in shape coming. Unfortunately, that's why he's not even in our national team. When we say national team, D2 nationals. He didn't go. He qualified to go. He didn't go. It was a big blow to the coach. The coach cannot do anything about it. You know, I don't know if you follow my page, even his professor even went to buy Ghana flag just because he was coming to the African game. Unfortunately, injury took him out.
He got injured.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I received that email. So when the time was due, and then they invited them, the coach allowed them to go. And you know, I'm one of the critics. I coach the national team, but I'm one of the critics of Ghana Athletics. Mm-hmm. But this time around, I think Ghana Athletics has done well. Somewhere around early January, they have sent a spreadsheet to all the athletes based in the US. We have a page. Even myself, some athletes don't want to be on the page. I send it to them personally.
Why don't they want to be?
It's personal preference.
Okay.
So some indicated that they don't want to come to the games. Some even indicated that they are not sure that they will be coming. Another spreadsheet that went around was when the GA got the ACES deal. Mm-hmm. They sent another spreadsheet again to indicate their sizes and everything. Everybody filled that one. So I took it upon I don't work for GA again, but I took it upon myself. Some of the athletes that put it over there that they will not be going, I called them to find out why they don't want to be at the game. Mm-hmm. And some of the things they said was what I said earlier. Mm-hmm. Their coaches, academics, because the fact that you come here 2 weeks, you should know that when you go back, there's a lot you are going to meet academically. The US system is totally different from our system here. Every week you have something to present. So when you are failing, you are seeing it filigadochi that you are failing. Yeah. So because it's just like you are accumulating a point every week. Every week you are accumulating a point. But so to come here and spend 2 weeks, when you go back, surely there's a high mountain to climb. And then also, it means that they have 2 meets already, outdoor meet already. So now you have a race against time to qualify for the national. That is what the school is paying you for. That's what the school is paying for education, that you have to qualify for the national. So coaches that don't have patience will be so harsh on the athletes that return. But the good thing...
But let me ask this question. So don't you think if, like the schools, if they have American athletes and the American athletes want to use them and they write to them, won't they have some special cases for them?
Well,
don't you think because the athletes are from Africa and specifically Ghana, that's why they are treating us like that?
It's not true.
It's just a question. I'm not making an emphatic statement.
You see, when you go online right now, even the program for NCAA 2025 is already scheduled. 2026 is already there. you know where this competition is here, this one is here, this one is here. So there's no way USHCF, that's US United States of America Track and Field, will put any competition that crash with NCAA competition. They will not do it. They are never going to do it. You see, look, boss, they see there's some another discussion that we have to be making.
No,
look,
you work at the university.
Yeah.
So I mean, can't you people? I mean, some special cases.
that is why I'm saying that it varies from university to university. In my university, they allowed every athlete to come here. Sarah Kunse would have been here, but she also has some injury. That's why she didn't come. James Darcy was injured. If not, James Darcy would come.
Okay.
You see, and William Amposa is also in WT, West Texas A&M University. He was allowed to come here, right? And he's back in the US right now. As I speak, he'll be in Texas. He'll be running in Texas Relay on Saturday, which would qualify him to the national. You see that thing? So, look, I said that GA did well this time around, trying to communicate to various schools to build that rapport so that anytime they call. But at the end of the day, we have some coaches that they said no. When they said no, there's nothing Ghana Athletics can do about it. There's nothing, what's the name? The ministry or LOC or whoever is in charge can do about it. But I think in the subsequent one, I mean, let's put competitions. No, there's no international competition that is in March. Like, sincerely, I've never heard some before.
Okay.
To put an international competition in March, no, it has never happened before. Like, this is the first time. You understand? At least May would have been better. That's when athletes are running their best time. Like I've seen some analysis online that people are saying that they didn't qualify to the Olympics. They didn't run the Olympics time and all those things. We have been so unfair to these athletes, right? Let's check. Let's just go online and check right now. 2024. Which athlete in the world ran Olympics qualified? Let's just check. No athlete in the world has run Olympics qualified. You see, the good thing these guys ran, the 4x1 team ran a very good time, which will put them in a good ranking. But we need to go to the World Relays, just qualify to the final. That put us in a safer place, Ghana in a safer place to be at the Olympics. If not, say, we have to go around the world to qualify, because what at least says to qualify, before then you have to it's only 16 the countries in the world, only 16 teams are qualified to the Olympics, the World Championship and all those things. Only 16 teams though, but Ghana have been there since 2019. You see, so Ghana will be running the 4x1 team, both men and women will be running in Pennsylvania Relay, that's the Pence Relay in April, and then they from there they'll be moving to the World Relays. We need to support them. This is not a rocket science. We need to support them. These athletes, there are various universities make them to qualify. It's not like soccer that when these players are coming, they pay their ticket, everything. But this one, the universities make sure that they qualify.
Sure. Then
preparation-wise, then the federation have to be struggling to get money and all those things to support them. The kind of I hate comparing football and other sports. That's the other time I hear Nana Anamoa talking about, like, these are not lesser known sports. Which kid is there that doesn't know track and field? Is there any child that doesn't know basketball? Is there any child that doesn't know swimming?
Okay.
So why would you call them lesser known sports?
Hold on. I have 30 technical questions for you before you leave. Kwesi, you want to ask him some questions?
Oh, let me ask one question. What happened in, this is a technical question.
Are you a technical person?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have a challenge with baton change?
Yes, because the 4x100 race.
Look, we could have given Nigeria like a 5 meters gap.
Sure.
If the final baton change had gone smoothly like the Nigerians had, I think we would have given it like a 5. Because we're even winning the race. Because look, the race is Azamati ran. If all the guys, and the guy who ran the curve, I've forgotten it.
Solomon
Hammond. They ran very brutal, but the final change.
Solomon, Is he also in the US?
Yeah, he's in Coppin State University. So he trained with Joe Paul.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, okay, fine. So ask the question.
So like they train together. Yeah, so I've asked the question already. Like, do you have a challenge with baton change?
Look, baton is a very technical.
Let me add this one so you answer all the questions because time is not on our side.
If you okay. Say, or some can't show say, or better crack out.
Okay. That's fine. But now your athletes there. Were there Ghanaian athletes in the US who wanted to represent Ghana and were not called to represent at the African Games?
To the best of my knowledge, if someone says that, it's not true. Because like the spreadsheet, we have a spreadsheet. You see, those are the evidence. See, I'm one critic of Mr. Bauer, the new president. I criticize him a lot.
Yeah, but now, now it seems you are showering praises.
I'm not showering praises because these are.
Have you been promised something?
What do I promise? I was
head coach of the
I was
athletics team.
We don't have a head coach. There's coaches are rotated every now and then. Today it can be me, tomorrow it can be Obo, the next time it can be Cancer. No, promise
creative.
Promise what? Let me tell you. When I represent the national team at any place, I lose money.
Okay. Including this one?
Yeah. No, this one I was not bought a ticket. I came on my own.
Really?
I came on Azamati's ticket.
Okay.
So I didn't. Nobody bought me a ticket. I came on Azamati's ticket. So
and they gave you accommodation and all?
They didn't give me accommodation.
Okay.
Nobody gives me accommodation. Everything was paid.
Okay. So were you with the national team or you came basically because of Azamati?
I came basically because of Azamati.
So you weren't part of the national team?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when I'm saying that this federation is doing well, first of all,
but in Budapest, the last one, you took the team.
Yeah, I was there. I was the team coach for Ghana Athletics.
Okay.
But does it help that?
No, let him answer the baton.
Okay, yes.
So like I said, the baton is 4x100. We have different types of relays, but 4x1 is non-visual. They're very, 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 very technical. When you look at Joe Paul, he took off and has to reduce speed, turn to receive the baton. That's a lot of microseconds that we've wasted over there. Mm-hmm. It happens. It happens. Even US drop baton a lot of time. Even Jamaica drop baton before. They are the king of the 4x1. They have dropped baton before. You see, 4x1, you make a little mistake, you are out of it. It doesn't mean that they have problem with changing of baton. When we went to Oregon, they changed baton nice.
But even Rabat, right?
Yeah, Rabat, Morocco. You see, but you can have the same people running tomorrow and make a mistake. You see, so it happens. It really happens. You understand? I think these athletes they want to win more than you. Like $3,000 to the collegiate athletes is a big money.
Yes, yeah.
You understand?
FO.
Yeah.
They play the defense.
I'm not playing defense. To gather in Ghana here, you're going to get $3,000 dollars. That's like $3,700. Yeah. That's a big money. You understand? So they put everything.
Almost 40,000.
Almost 40,000. Is it
big money?
Yeah, they're going to do everything possible to get it. Right. So I think it's one of those things. They had a bad day. It seems Japan took off a bit hard or maybe early, and they couldn't change the baton that early. I think it's one of those things. It happened in sports. I mean, we have to get back to. Put ourselves together, get to the Pens relay, run a good time. The Pens relay is actually going to be just a preparation because Canada is going to be there, Japan will be there. Most of the top countries will be there. So it's a very good opportunity to prepare yourself for the World Relays. The World Relays is a big deal. We can't make those kind of mistakes that was done over here. We just have to be in the final. Then we know we are safe. We don't have to be watching our phone or our computers, checking for ranking every now and then. We just have to go to the World Relays, make sure that our girls are in the final, then our boys too are in the final.
Okay. Elorm, a guest. Elorm, how is your wife? I learned you got married this weekend. Was it a secret wedding?
Oh, it's not. Why? What's secret? People are posting pictures. People are posting pictures. So it's not a secret wedding. So it's not a secret wedding.
Private wedding.
Private wedding.
But
Yeah,
not
wedding.
secret.
Yeah, I
Private,
just
private
want it
wedding,
private.
yeah.
Oh, so you are in your honeymoon.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much for skipping the honeymoon to come.
On skipping you.
Yeah.
Just a few hours, 2 hours.
Okay. Okay. Hello. I want to have you again on the show, probably next week or something. So we will talk to you for you to come for us to look into the future of athletics.
Yeah. Before I go, I want to I want to commend the government for, the big facilities they have given us for this game. One problem we have as a country is maintenance culture, and the fact that the track, I'm much concerned about the track. It's in the University of Ghana. I know it's going to be in a good hand, but I know again that maintaining sports facilities they are very expensive. So I will urge the government or stakeholders involved to make sure that they allocate a budget for maintenance of the Botema and the University of Ghana stadium, so that we don't, return in the next 5 or 10 years singing that we don't have facility. And again, I think that the University of Ghana stadium is incomplete because they don't have a weight room. There's no weight room attached to the stadium.
Okay.
Weight is one of the biggest components of training. So, having a beautiful stadium like University of Ghana Stadium without a weight room, I think it's not good enough. So, those involved should try as much possible to make sure that they get some weight equipment into one of the rooms to cater for the athlete.
Okay. We see young fancy say na young queen yenda and I guess oba dwumedie no asim say wachre ensem bebrebe muma yehu de eko ene de eba enyina nti ya guest ne former assistant track and field coach, University of Education, ono aso no former head coach Ghana Deaf Track and Field Team ujani na so adaje enim kra.